Hello everyone and happy Father's Day! Welcome to a brand new episode of PWA Sunday Slam. I am your host Bill Yankovic. What a lineup we've got. Headline, a doubleheader here this week. A fatal five-way. Plus, Andre the Giant gonna face Terry Funk. But we're gonna kick things off with our opening contest this week. Jushin Thunder Liger and Dr. Wagner Jr. One fall, 30-minute time limit. Tommy Young is your referee. Let's go to the ring.
Fight!
Bell is underway. So much to get into here this week. Besides the tremendous action, we are 2 weeks away from the big extravaganza, USA versus the world. A couple of new matches added to the card. We're going to reveal a lot of stuff a little later on about that big event. In the ring right now, Liger with the advantage. Wagner so far undefeated in PWA action. Nice Andre takedown by Liger. Wagner, oh, Liger out of there. Sends Wagner into the corner. Going to see some great action here out of these two. Nice drop toe hold by Liger. Nice side headlock takeover. Each and every week, the competition gets bigger and better as we roll into the summer season. And Wagner with a figure four leg lock, with Liger able to get out of there. Shoulder block by Liger as he goes to the top rope, but decides to come down. Very odd. But a DDT by Liger. Sets Wagner up with a nice drop kick. Both men off to the ropes. Oh, went for a spinning heel kick, but Liger missed. But he hits a brainbuster on Wagner. Going for a cover.
1, 2.
Don't think you're going to get Dr. Wagner Jr. with just two hands on top of him. Swinging neckbreaker by Liger. Off to the ropes. Cannon senton. Liger going for a cover again.
2.
Again, could only get a 2 count. And Liger wins that chop exchange. Hits a diving headbutt. Swinging neckbreaker by Jushin Thunder Liger. Both men off to the ropes. Wagner hits a clothesline. Locks in a figure four leg lock of his own, but Liger able to get out of there. Oh my! Fisherman brain buster by Liger. Into a deep arm drag. Liger with a power bomb. And another swinging neck breaker by Liger. Spinning heel kick. Nice takedown. And Wagner back to the figure four leg lock. Liger managing to get out of there. Schoolboy, but too close to the ropes, says referee Tommy Young. Liger with a suplex. There's the Shote by Liger. That open hand palm strike into a brainbuster that sends Wagner out of the ring. And Wagner comes back in. Fisherman brainbuster. And the Shote again. It's been mostly Jushin Thunder Liger here. Oh, but Wagner catches him with a punch to the midsection and a knee. Oh, series of open hand shots by Liger. Spinning heel kick. Wagner to the ropes. Luthez press by Liger. And that gets him. Jushin Thunder Liger dominating Dr. Wagner Jr. in this opening contest. 10:47 the time of the fall, and Jushin Thunder Liger getting the victory. Well, we do have a big card here today. We have a fatal 5-way with the women. The winner of that match next week will face Jaguar Yokota, and the winner of that match will face Mildred Burke in 2 weeks as the first challenger to the PWA Women's title. Plus, Andre the Giant against Terry Funk. What a match that's going to be. Coming up next, we got a debut here. It is the debut of Gene Kiniski, as he is going to take on Hiroshi Tanahashi. Joey Morello, your referee. 1 fall, 30-minute time limit. Let's go to the ring. It's been a while since we've seen Tanahashi. We last saw him in a 6-man tag match with John Cena and Bryan Danielson against the Fabulous Kangaroos. That was a while ago. But this is the official PWA debut of Gene Kiniski. Let's see how he does against a guy like Tanahashi. Snapmare takeover by Tanahashi. Kiniski with a forearm shot there. Uppercut. Oh, nice drop toe hold there. Scoop slam by Kiniski. Lock up. Oh, small package, but Kiniski able to get out of there. Headlock there by Tanahashi. Tanahashi going for a quick cover, but Kiniski able to get out of there. Scoop slam by Tanahashi. Dragon leg screw whip on, well, the leg. What else were you expect it to be? Elbow there by Kiniski. Going for a cover. Tanahashi able to get out. Head scissors by Kiniski. Tanahashi able to get out of that. Camel clutch, or a variation of it by Kiniski, but Tanahashi able to get out of that. And a drop toe hold by Kiniski, going to a Boston Crab. And Tanahashi able to get out of that. Both men to the ropes, and they stop. Oh, forearm shot there. by Kiniski. Going for a suplex, which he gets. Lock up again, Snapmare takeover. Elbow drop. Both men to the ropes. Shoulder block by Kiniski. Going for a cover. Hooks the leg. Could only get a 1 count. Forearm shot there by Kiniski. Elbow by Tanahashi. Kiniski stops himself there in the process. Scoop slam. Going for a cover. Kiniski off the ropes. Drops a knee into the back. Scoop slam by Tanahashi. Oh, beautiful rolling senton. Punch into the midsection. Another senton there by Tanahashi. Kiniski into the corner. Kiniski catches him with a backbreaker. Going for a cover. 1, 2. Only gets a 2 count. Drops an elbow, going right back to the Boston Crab. Tanahashi, series of forearms. Oh, but Kiniski catches him into a power bomb.
1, 2.
And Tanahashi getting out of there on a 2 count. Tell you, Kiniski giving Tanahashi all he can handle in this match. Scoop slam, and Tanahashi gets Kiniski out to the floor. And Kiniski back in the ring. Forearm shot there by Kiniski. There's a Russian leg sweep. Kiniski first one up. Snapmare takeover by Tanahashi. Oh, look at this. Texas Cloverleaf on Kiniski, but he's able to get out of that. There's a drop kick. Scoop slam. Kiniski back out to the floor. Kiniski rolled back into the ring. Into the corner goes Tanahashi. Now Kiniski with a series of shoulder blocks right into the midsection. Kiniski going to the top rope. Hits a punch to the back. Oh, but Tanahashi able to reverse it. Could only get a 1 count. Elbow drop by Kiniski. Off to the ropes. Leapfrog by Tanahashi. Kiniski stops himself in the process. Into the corner goes Kiniski. Side headlock. Referee Joe Morella says too close to the ropes. There's a crunching backbreaker by Kiniski. Going for a cover. Almost got a 3 count on that. Very, very close. Lock up again, side headlock. Series of punches by Kiniski. To the top rope. Catches him with a back elbow. Going up a second time. It's another back elbow. He may have Tanahashi in trouble. And he's got a sleeper hold. He's locked in the sleeper on Tanahashi. And Tanahashi manages to escape. Kiniski into the corner. Now reverses for Tanahashi. Now reverse it back to Kiniski as we hit the 15-minute mark. 15 minutes remain in this contest. Kiniski hit a power bomb. Almost got him again. Oh, and an open hand shot. 3 of them by Tanahashi. And now Tanahashi, baby, starting to feel it. But Kiniski catches him with an elbow. Catches him with a knee in the midsection. Kiniski to the ropes. Catches Tanahashi with a knee in the midsection. Both men to the ropes this time. There's a flying forearm by Tanahashi. He goes back to the ropes again. Sling blade by Tanahashi. And now Tanahashi to the top. High fly flow. On to Kiniski. Go to second time. And he misses. Kiniski was able to get up just in the nick of time. Tanahashi to the ropes. Another sling blade. Dragon screw whip. Forearm shot by Kiniski. Off to the ropes. Waistlock. Back suplex by Kiniski. Now it's Kiniski to the top. Nope, but Tanahashi right there. Drops an elbow. Russian leg sweep, and both men are down. These two men are really pushing themselves to the limit here today. Both men on the ropes. Knee in the midsection by Kiniski. Catches Tanahashi with a punch. Drop toe hold. Oh, Kiniski was able to prevent that. There's a tackle there. And now Kiniski to the side headlock. Oh, he got him to give up. Kiniski with a side headlock submission gets the victory over Hiroshi Tanahashi in his PWA debut. I would have to consider that a little bit of an upset. But what a debut. 1947, the time of the fall. Gene Kiniski, your winner, with a side headlock submission. Alright, coming up now is and the winner of this match next week will face Jaguar Yokota for the right to be named the #1 contender to the PWA Women's title. And we are getting the participants ready. It is Akira Hokuto, along with Maki Ueda, Aja Kong, Dump Matsumoto, and to round out this group of 5 is Chigusa Nagayo. So it is going to be one fall to a finish. The winner next week faces Jaguar Yokota in a #1 contenders match. Let's go to the ring. James Beard is your referee.
Fight!
And these 5 women kind of got the blessing here because they do not have to worry about the additional person being involved. But they still have to worry because it is the first fall that wins this match. Dump was attempting the first pin, but Nagayo got out of there right away. Ooh, double clothesline on Matsumoto. There's just going to be a lot of bodies all around. Going to be calling this one.
Give up. Give up.
Everybody in there wanting that title shot as Ueda slammed outside of the ring, but remember, she's not eliminated. It is first fall that wins it. Double suplex on Ueda. Aja Kong with a reversal there, but Ueda stopped herself. All of these bodies in there, you gotta be so careful. An injury could happen in this kind of a match.
Give up. Give up.
Oh, brainbuster by Hokuto on Matsumoto. But a very arrogant cover. Almost got a 3 count. Very, very surprised about that. Now it's Ueda with an attempt, but only a 1 count. Ueda again with a 1 count. Ueda butterfly suplex.
Give up.
Suplex sends Matsumoto out of the ring, which could be a little bit of a break for the other women. Look at Aja Kong blocking that. Ooh, shoulder block into Aja Kong. Nobody budged. Oh, but a brainbuster by Kong on the Matsumoto. A suplex sends Nagayo out to the floor. But she's coming right back in. Divorce court there by Ueda on Nagayo, and Hokuto now out to the floor. Sleeper by Nagayo. But referee James Beard said too close to the ropes. Meanwhile, Ueda with an octopus on Aja Kong, but Kong able to get out of that. Pile driver. Boy, we got action all over the place. And Matsumoto out to the floor again. But she gets herself back into the ring. Northern Light suplex by Hokuto could only get a 2 count. The back elbow there gets Matsumoto out of the position that she was in. Powerbomb combo on Nagayo.
Give up. Give up.
Aja Kong breaking out of a predicament. Scoop slam there. Sends Nagayo out to the floor. And Matsumoto stops herself in the process. Ankle lock by Nagayo, but Ueda under the ropes. Suplex sends Kong out to the floor. And now Matsumoto would appear to be having a weapon now. Kong with a chair. Of course, there are no disqualifications in this. And the two heavy hitters, Kong and Matsumoto, going at it. And both women are down. Kong with a chair, though. Oh, but Hokuto broke that up. Oh, what a punch. Brainbuster by Hokuto and Matsumoto. Ueda.
Give up.
She's got a chin lock.
Give up.
Hokuto with a back suplex. Oh, look at this, the sharpshooter by Hokuto. And we got a submission. Nagayo, pardon me. Nagayo got a sharpshooter in on Dump Matsumoto. And it's Nagayo. Chigusa Nagayo getting the win. 13:42, the time of the fall. Chigusa Nagayo gets the win. And it will be next week. Jaguar Hokuto and Chigusa Nagayo fighting for the #1 contendership to the PWA Women's title. Well, coming up next is our other big match this week. And this is a very odd request. Like, we get, the booking committee gets a lot of requests for matches. But I don't think I've ever heard someone request a one-on-one match with Andre the Giant. Because that is exactly what happened with Terry Funk. If you remember in our handicap match we had a while ago, Terry Funk was counted out of the ring, and he blamed, of all people, Andre the Giant for getting counted out of the ring. So he wants the match with Andre the Giant, and he is going to be given this match. Red Shoes is our referee. One fall, 45-minute time limit. Let's go to the ring. I mean, we all know Terry Funk is middle-aged and crazy, but even this may be crazy for Terry Funk. To request a match against the 8th wonder of the world. Jimmy Hart is there at ringside, maybe just to plead for mercy for Terry Funk. Test of strength here. After this match, we're going to reveal more about the big July 5th card. USA versus the World. I think this is going to be the biggest card of the year for PWA. Come July the 5th. Double stomp by Andre on the Terry Funk. Andre's got Terry. He's in trouble. Oh, I dropped an elbow. Terry into the ropes and a chop by Andre. Locks in a claw right in the midsection. And Terry somehow able to get out of that. Oh, he catches him with a boot. This may be our shortest featured match in PWA Sunday Slam history, the way this is going. Andre likes to have fun, and I think right now he may be having the time of his life with Terry Funk. Andre dragging Terry away from the ropes, locking in that stomach claw. Terry able to get out of that again. Stomp by Andre. Oh, what a clothesline. Andre with a backbreaker. He's calling for the end here. Back suplex. Going for a cover. A 2 count, and now Jimmy Hart up on the apron. He's got Red Shoes distracted, and this is giving Terry a little bit of new life here. But how much life, I'm not really sure. Andre with a knee to the face of Terry Funk. Oh, and Terry with a body slam on Andre. Maybe there is hope from the man from the Double Cross Ranch. Terry to the ropes. Catches a big chop. Shoulder block, and down goes Terry Funk. Back suplex. Terry, oh, look at Terry! He suplexed Andre out of the ring. And this is where the trouble began for Terry Funk and Andre the Giant. Double axe handle. Gotta be careful of the referee's count. Andre back in, Terry back in on a 14 count. Oh, and Terry slamming Andre again. Oh! I think that was a fireball. That was a fireball by Terry Funk, and he locks a sleeper in on Andre. But Andre able to get out of that. Running Bulldog. Andre a little weary right now, but he dropped an elbow. Oh, and he almost got him. And Jimmy up on the apron again, and Andre with a bear hug on Terry Funk. That would be it if Red Shoes was right there. You know it would. Lock up again, Andre into the corner. Terry with a reversal. Terry able to get out of that back elbow. Shot in the midsection by Andre. Into that bear hug. And Terry Funk managing to hang in there. I don't know how, though. As he gets hit with a backbreaker. Headbutt by Andre. Oh, and a bulldog by Terry Funk. And a boot knocks Terry down. And a drop kick by Terry Funk, but Andre with a headbutt. Oh, look at this! Terry with a moving cradle here. Almost got Andre. But Andre throwing Terry into a suplex. Oh, but Jimmy Hart up on the apron again. Saving Terry Funk once more. But Andre's got Terry in a bear hug. Jimmy Hart, give him credit. He cares about his men. Oh, what a chop by Andre. Sends Terry into the corner. Oh. This might be it. And a 2 count as we've hit the 15-minute mark. 30 minutes remain in this match. Throw suplex by Andre. Runs him chest first. Hey, give Terry credit. He is staying in this. Series of punches. And that one knocks Andre down. 2 count only. And another one knocks Andre down. 2 count again. Andre with a backbreaker. Oh, Andre with a knee to the face of Terry Funk. Shot to the back. Andre's calling for it. And Jimmy Hart again on the apron. Preventing Andre from getting what might be a victory. And Terry Funk with a series of punches and landing on Andre. Now he's got Andre in a spinning toe hold. But his manager is distracting the referee. Andre kicks out of that. Oh, a double stop and another one. Oh, low blow. Try to save Terry there. Shoulder block. Now Terry back to the spinning toe hold. And Andre kicking out again. Now I think the Giant is getting mad. Oh, look at that. Swinging neckbreaker by Terry Funk. And a punch knocks Andre down. Uh-oh, Andre suplexing Terry Funk out to the floor. Terry Funk rolling back in the ring. Oh, look at this. He's trying for it again. May have him. Almost. Drop kick by Terry Funk, but Andre with a headbutt. Funk into the corner. Oh, he catches Andre with a boot there. Andre with a suplex. Dragging Terry away from the corner. Another low blow there. And that punch knocks Andre down. So Andre into the corner. Could we be seeing a giant upset in the making here? Andre suplex Terry to the outside. Andre wants him back in the ring. Backbreaker on Funk. And again, Jimmy Hart coming to the aid of his man. Oh, look at this. A pile driver by Terry Funk on Andre the Giant. Andre into the corner. Funk with a back elbow. Going for that cradle again. Terry might be able to get him here. He did! Terry Funk with a huge upset over Andre the Giant. He was getting his clock cleaned, but manages to hang in there to get the surprise victory. 25-36, the time of the fall. Terry Funk beats Andre the Giant. Unbelievable. Well, let's talk about briefly next week's card, and then we're going to talk about what we got in 2 weeks. So next week, we've got Shinsuke Nakamura and Randy Savage in a rematch from their first battle, where Shinsuke got the win, although albeit a little controversial, and we understand that there is a game plan for Randy Savage for this match next week. Also, Edward Carpentier is going to take on Dr. Wagner. The Road Warriors are going to face the Young Bucks, and it will be Jaguar Yokota and Chigusa Nagayo. The winner will face Mildred Burke in 2 weeks for the PWA Women's title. And the big match next week, we're going to settle this feud. Misawa and Sammartino, 2 out of 3 falls. You heard that right. 2 out of 3 falls. Misawa and Sammartino, we're going to get a definitive winner in that one. And then 2 weeks, USA versus the World is going to take place. We do have 2 new matches announced. We will have an 8-man battle royal that will take place. We know already the 4 American wrestlers that will be in this battle royal. They are Stone Cold Steve Austin, Bobo Brazil, Bruiser Brody, and Johnny Valentine. Next week, we will have the other 4 men that will be in that battle royal. Plus, AJ Styles is going to take on Mystico. The Midnight Express will face Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi. The Road Warriors and Dusty Rhodes will take on Los Brazos. The big 8-man tag, we now know the American team. It is Hulk Hogan, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Ric Flair, and Kurt Angle are going to represent the United States in that big 8-man tag. We will announce next week the opposing team on that. Plus, Mildred Burke makes her first defense of the PWA Women's title, and the main event, July the 5th, Cody Rhodes' first defense as the PWA World Champion. Can he break the curse of the first title defense, as he will face Bret the Hitman Hart in 2 weeks? That is the big one on July the 5th. Well, it is time for bonus action. We do have some standby matches, so we're going to kick it off with tag team action, as it is going to be the Rock and Roll Express. They've been in a little bit of a losing streak as of late. They're going to take on here this week members of the Villano family, Villano 4 and Villano 5. In this next match, Mark Curtis is your referee, 1 full 30 minutes. And of course, this is where we let you, the fans, the audience, listen to the action for this match, and if we have time, one more match. So let's go to the ring. Holy cow, you talk about back-to-back upsets. The Villanos, 4 and 5, beat the Rock and Roll Express. Ricky Morton was attempting a Frankensteiner. 4 was able to reverse it into a sunset flip pin, and that's what gets them the victory. Holy cow, fantastic match. Well, we do have time for one more match, and we're going to see Lucha Libre, Royalty in this final match, as it is going to be El Hijo del Santo going up against Perro Aguayo Jr. in this final match here today. Should really be a good match. Looking forward to see how this one goes. As you see the two competitors ready to go. Tiger Hattori, a referee. One full 30-minute time limit. Again, you, the fans, are going to listen in to this contest. Let's go to the ring.
Fight!
And it is El Hijo del Santo getting the win in 15:37. A very good match over Perro Aguayo Jr., but El Hijo del Santo gets the victory. So, a quick reminder, next week, Masawa and San Martino, 2 out of 3 falls, plus Jaguar Yokota and Chigusa Nagayo. The winner will face Mildred Burke for the PWA Women's title in 2 weeks for the big USA versus the World event. We do want to remind everyone, the card for that real quick, 2 new matches have been added. You, the fans, wanted a best of 7. We're giving you a best of 7 between the US and the world. We're going to have an 8-man battle royal, 4 from the US, 4 from around the world. The 4 representing the US, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Bobo Brazil, Bruiser Brody, and Johnny Valentine. We will announce next week the other 4 men. AJ Styles will face Mystico. The Midnight Express will face Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi. The Road Warriors and Dusty Rhodes will face Los Brazos. The big 8-man tag, Hulk Hogan is going to be the captain of Team America. His partners selected, Ricky Steamboat, Ric Flair, and Kurt Angle. We will find out next week the opposing team. Plus, just mentioned Mildred Burke, first defense of the PWA Women's title. And the big one, Cody Rhodes, first defense of the PWA World title against Bret the Hitman Hart. Thank you guys for tuning in to this week's PWA Sunday Slam. We will talk to you all next week with some more great wrestling action. Have a good week, everybody.